bringing Kelly home.
When the Erb family looks at photographs, there are smiles.
Mom loved being a grandma.
Yep.
They remember a 30-year marriage, a Disney vacation, and the joy of a new grandchild. But this photo has special meaning.
It was probably our last picture all together.
It's the picture they took for their Christmas card, a holiday that Mary Lynn and Kelly Erb wouldn't be alive to enjoy. December 20th, 2013. Someone murdered Mary Lynn and Kelly inside of their Westfield home. The day after Christmas, police arrested Christian Haley for the murders. Police say the suspect worked at the landscape business co-owned by Todd Erb and was fired for attendance problems. The Celebration of Life service focused on the legacy and faith of the two victims. And now, for the first time, the family members are speaking out publicly about the women they lost.
I couldn't have loved anybody more than, I love my wife, and same thing for my daughter. Loving people, just really what I would describe as the light and salt of the earth.
There you go. Good job, Hunter.
Mary Lynn was a stay-at-home mom.
Oh, this is so cute.
A proud grandma. She loved her kids, and they loved her.
She was always my go-to person to talk about anything. I mean, the smallest thing, what I'm cooking for dinner.
23-year-old Kelly Erb was a student and her brother's best friend.
She was no doubt an incredible sister and great friend to me that I just miss having my best friend to come home to.
Todd's children say the murders have tested their faith.
But after this incident, faith for me has become so much more real, and it's become the only source of strength to get you through the day.
For Todd Erb, the strength to carry on comes from studying the Bible and prayer.
How has this tested your faith?
I never, ever blamed God for this. Never accused him of having caused this in any way. It's just something that happened and something that I believe he allowed to happen.
Todd eventually returned to work, but going back to live at his home where the murders took place, that was much harder. So friends and family prayed with Todd at the house.
Literally, people would go from room to room and pray that God would cleanse the room of any evil and bring peace back to that home.
Todd felt a peace and decided to stay in the home instead of moving away.
The most precious girls in my life were taken away from me, so I'm a victim of losing my wife and losing my daughter. And to think about even then losing my home because of this, I just thought it was important for me and my family to really say, you know what, this is God's house.
I wanted to do something for her family.
Friends looked for ways to express their love to the family.
I mean, there's certainly no card on the face of the earth. There is no flower arrangement. There's nothing that can speak the words that you want to say.
So friends on a mission trip to Haiti created the Kelly Erb School at an orphanage, a way to honor a young woman who loved children and dreamed of becoming a teacher.
So now there's an actual school with the most adorable little children, and there's a little ray of light in a dark corner of the world, and it's in her honor.
Soon, the family will have to turn their attention back to the case and the court proceedings.
Is there anything that you want to say or can say about either the suspect or the trial that is still to come?
That individual will have his day in court, and he will be under a jury of his peers, and whatever their judgment is going to be man's judgment. When things are all said and done, that God will have the final judgment.
I think whatever happens, that we just trust in God no matter what. Like, he will take care of it. It's in his hands.
So where is God when the worst thing happens? The Erbs say he's never been closer, and their faith has never been stronger.
They've passed the test. This is the test of a lifetime. Most of us won't have a test anywhere close to this.